Most people think protecting the liver means cutting out alcohol, but what if one simple recipe mattered even more? This isn't about some miracle detox or a complicated cleanse. It's a liver-friendly recipe that's been hiding in plain sight this whole time. From office lunches in New York to evening meals in Nairobi, the food choices we make every day are quietly stressing our liver. Stay until the end, because point number 23 explains why the timing of this recipe matters even more than the ingredients themselves. First, let's understand why the liver loves simplicity. Your liver works best when food is boring, not trendy. Simple ingredients reduce the metabolic workload. When you eat complex, heavy meals, your liver has to work overtime to process everything. This principle is common in traditional Mediterranean home cooking, and it's something that people with busy lifestyles in London or Toronto can really benefit from. This sets the foundation for the recipe we're about to uncover. Second, what is the real job of the liver? Most people forget this. Your liver isn't just about processing alcohol, it's your body's main filter. It processes sugars, fats, and all the additives found in our food. Ultra-processed foods, which are so common in city diets, overload it silently. This is also why the timing of your meals is so critical, something we'll get into more detail on. Third, let's talk about why the whole detox culture is so confusing. Here's the truth: your liver doesn't need detoxing, it needs support. Your liver detoxes itself naturally, 24/7. In fact, many extreme juice cleanses or detox plans can actually add more stress to it. By understanding this, you can move away from misleading trends and focus on what actually helps. Number 4, this recipe is not exotic. In fact, it's probably the opposite. This recipe isn't rare, it's just been forgotten. It uses everyday foods that you can find anywhere, from a market in Nairobi to a supermarket in Rome. It's a staple in many traditional households around the world. No special supplements or expensive powders are required. So, fifth, why do doctors rarely mention recipes like this one? It's simple: doctors are trained to treat conditions, not coach daily habits. During a short consultation, they're focused on medical tests and prescriptions, not what's happening in your kitchen. This is why learning about supportive food choices can be so empowering. Point number 6 is about the power of warm, simple meals. You might be surprised to hear that warm foods are often easier on the liver than cold ones. This is a core concept in many Asian and African food cultures. Warm meals reduce digestive strain, which lightens the load on your liver, and this is especially important for your evening meal. Think about the difference between a cold, raw smoothie and a warm, comforting bowl of soup. 7. The role of hydration inside your food. We all know we should drink water, but the water in your food counts more than the water in your bottles. Foods like soups, stews, and broths provide hydration that's easier for your body to absorb. This is another reason home-cooked meals are so beneficial, especially for office workers who might not drink enough water during the day. Number 8. Why this recipe should be eaten slowly. Speed eating is a major stressor for your liver. When you eat too fast, you can cause a spike in insulin, and your liver has to work hard to process that excess glucose. Think of the cultural tradition of slow family dinners, there's wisdom in that. It's a stark contrast to the rushed lunches common in busy cities like London. 9. Timing matters more than quantity. When you eat, this recipe matters more than how much of it you eat. Your liver has its own rhythm, and its workload peaks in the evening. Eating late-night meals, a common habit in urban areas, puts a huge strain on your metabolism. This is also super relevant for shift workers. In a moment, I'll explain why this recipe works best right before your heaviest meal of the day. Number 10 is the recipe's fiber effect. Think of fiber as the liver's quiet assistant. It helps by slowing down sugar absorption and reducing the amount of fat your liver has to deal with. The recipe we're talking about is rich in fiber from common, affordable vegetables that you can get anywhere. 11. Let's talk about oil. It's not the seasoning, it's the oil you cook with. The type of cooking oil you use can directly affect the amount of fat in your liver. Traditional oils used in many cultures are often much healthier than some of the modern, highly processed vegetable oils that have become standard. 12. How this recipe supports bile flow. Here's an easy way to think about it. Bile is how the liver takes out the trash. Certain foods, like the ones in this recipe, gently and naturally stimulate bile production, helping the liver do its job more efficiently. No weird supplements needed, just good food. 13. Portion control is built right in. This recipe controls portions without you even having to think about it. It's made of naturally filling ingredients, which helps reduce the tendency to overeat, a common problem in modern diets. It's a simple, psychological trick that helps you feel satisfied with less. 14. This recipe is incredibly budget-friendly. Eating liver-friendly food doesn't need to be expensive. The ingredients are accessible and affordable everywhere, whether you live in Manchester, Toronto, or Nairobi. This isn't about buying fancy, overpriced health foods. It's about getting back to basics. 15th, remember that consistency beats perfection. Your liver responds to habits, not heroic, one-time efforts. The goal is to make this a regular part of your routine. And if you miss a day, it's not a big deal. Don't let the pursuit of perfection cause you anxiety. Coming up, I'll share the one common mistake people make that completely cancels out this recipe's benefits. And that brings us to point 16, the sugar spike mistake. One sweet drink can undo the entire meal. We're talking about hidden sugars in sodas, sweetened coffees, and even some fruit juices. That quick sugar rush forces your liver to work overtime, negating the benefits of the supportive meal you just ate. 17. Why this recipe works across all cultures. Different kitchens, same liver. The core principles of this recipe are universal, and the ingredients are highly adaptable. You can swap vegetables or spices to fit your local cuisine and personal taste. This global appeal is what makes it so powerful. 18 is the connection between stress and your liver. Stress literally changes how your liver handles food. When you're stressed, your body releases cortisol, which can lead to fat storage in the liver. This is why incorporating relaxing evening routines and stress management techniques is just as important as what you eat. 19. This is a support recipe. Remember, support beats fixing. We're not making any medical claims here. The goal is to provide your liver with the support it needs to function optimally over the long term. This is about building a foundation for good health, not looking for a quick fix. Number 20. Your liver knows the difference between a weekday and a weekend. We all tend to indulge more on the weekends, whether it's through social eating or richer foods. That's perfectly fine. This recipe helps you find balance, supporting your liver during the week so it can handle a little extra on the weekend. Now, point 23 explains why most people feel better without even noticing it at first. Which leads to 21, the results often feel invisible. Your liver improves quietly. You're not going to feel a sudden jolt of energy or a dramatic change overnight. The benefits are internal as your body's efficiency improves. So, be patient and trust the process. 22. Pair this recipe with movement. A short walk after your meal can amplify its effects. This is a tradition in many cultures for a reason. It improves digestion and helps regulate blood sugar. It's a simple, low-effort action that makes a real difference. And now for number 23, the timing secret I promised. This is why timing matters more than the ingredients. For maximum benefit, you should eat this simple recipe before your heaviest meal of the day. This acts as a pre-meal, filling you up with fiber and nutrients, which reduces the overall metabolic load on your liver from the main course. It's that simple. 24. This recipe is sustainable. If you can't repeat it, it won't help you in the long run. The beauty of this meal is that it's not a strict, miserable diet. It's easy to make, family-friendly, and fits into even the busiest of lives, which is the key to long-term success. And finally, number 25, how to start tonight. You don't need a complicated plan or a grocery list that's a mile long. You just need to start tonight. The recipe is simple, a warm soup or stew made with vegetables, lean protein, and healthy fats. That's it. It's about choosing simplicity. Now that you know the one liver-friendly recipe doctors rarely talk about, the next video on your screen explains the 7 everyday habits that are quietly stressing your liver, and I guarantee most people do at least one of them. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you over there.